What's up, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard back with another Division 2 video. Today is Friday, July 2nd, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. So today, my friends, I'm starting a new series at the channel called Family Fridays, and this is going to be dedicated to you, the subscribers of this channel. Most of you know by now that I started this to help out in any way I can, and I really wanted to have something dedicated to you, my family members, where we can talk about, things going on in the game. I can pass along different tips and tricks, and we can really just have a back and forth on things that are happening, and more importantly, any ways that we can help each other out. Now, having said that, you, my family members, are going to be the driving force behind this series. Therefore, if you have any questions or comments, you need help with something, whether it's farming or how to change something in your settings, this is really just going to be about helping out each other in any way we can. There happen to be a few things I want to mention as we start off today. First of all, I will continue to do news videos every Monday, and obviously as there's information in the game that's actually tangible and I can pass along, I will bring it to you right away. The other thing I want to mention is Diplomats of the Division. Now, this is something I started a few months back, and unfortunately, over the last 4 weeks, I haven't been able to do a new episode. They do take a lot of time, and I have some stuff going on in my life right now. Everything's cool, but these episodes take a while to put together. I'm trying to get those back on track, and hopefully you will have a new one in about a week or so, and then those should continue every other week. Now, getting back to this series that is starting today, my goal is to be able to answer as many questions as possible on a weekly basis, and then, either give you a shout out with your answers on the next video or reply directly. Again, I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. With that being said, my friends, let's now get into some of the questions you've been sending the channel recently. And by far, the number one question has to do with exotic weapons and items and, should they be in the general loot pool from the raids? And this is something that a lot of you, the community seems to really be split 50-50. And trust me when I say, I see both sides of the coin. There are certain things in this game that really should be earned. I get that. However, since the raids have been out for a while, I wouldn't have a problem with their implementing something where you could possibly earn them in another way. One example I can give is, the way we had to get Ridgway's Pride. You had to go through all those steps and find the exotic pieces, and then you had to do this and that and all these things, and it took a while to grind that piece out. And again, just because these raid items have been out for a while, I don't see the harm in actually introducing them into the pool. And actually, on that note, one of our family members, Kamikaze Von Doom, by the way, if you have not subscribed to his channel, make sure the second this video is over, you go there, you do that. The guy is absolutely amazing, makes phenomenal builds and news and just everything. The guy's a beast, a legend. Again, cannot say enough good things about this guy. Make sure you subscribe. Anyway, yesterday he put out a tweet asking the game why they haven't put out the gear sets that are locked behind the Iron Horse raid into the general loot pool, as they've already done that with Operation Dark Hours. And in my opinion, little moves like that, and it may not be a little move, but doing things like that can bring so many people back to this game while we wait for new content, because the reality is, there are only a certain amount of builds that you can do if you're limited to the items you can get, and having more access means putting together more builds. And please let me know what you think in the comments section down below. The way I see it is this. If you're watching this video, or really any Division video for that matter, you're obviously still playing the game, you enjoy it. We all are waiting for new content to hit this thing, but it would be nice for something new to do while we wait for that to happen. Next, my friends, I want to talk about the Dark Zone, and as I get into that, I want to mention the fact that I rarely go in there because of the state that it's in right now. I know there's a lot of cheating, people are pretty unhappy, and unfortunately, it has been put on the back burner for a really long time. Now, I wish I had some tangible information to share with you at this point about the Dark Zone itself, and unfortunately, I don't. I get your messages here at the channel, I hear what you're saying in regards to whether it's loot quality or hackers or whatever it is, and as always, as soon as I get any information to pass along, I definitely will. And once again, as we move on, please let me know what's happening with your gaming experience in the Dark Zone. Give me specifics. Let me know what's happening. That is the most important thing about the series, my friends, is our interaction. Let me know what's going on. And like I said, any answers I can pass along, I definitely will. The last thing I want to talk about today has to do with the game's interaction with the public right now. I see both sides of the coin, and I'm not saying that just to be diplomatic. I'm saying that because I get where the players are coming from, and I also understand where the team over there is coming from as well. Which actually brings me to a topic I want to mention really quick as we move on, and that is, at this channel, I'm trying to create a non-toxic gaming environment. Therefore, having said that, I will not tolerate bashing of any individuals whatsoever at any time. You will be banned. It's not going to happen here. Therefore, if you have constructive questions that you want to have the answers to, I have no problem trying to reach out to certain people and try to get them. However, if you're just going to bash developers or game designers, things like that, go somewhere else, my friends. So getting back to the game itself, we know that the communication over the last year and a half has not been the best, and it's really unfortunate, but again, you cannot blame a single individual. It does not work that way. Everything that is mentioned on Twitter or however they may do it has to be cleared by PR first, so always keep that in mind. Now, one of the most frustrating aspects of not hearing anything from the game has to do with a statement they made a while back in regards to always continuing to do quality of life improvements. And since we haven't heard of anything going on, players are wondering, like, what's actually happening? Like, where are these changes? And what I'm referring to when I say that are, if there are bugs going on in the game, if there are different crashes, if you're having issues in the dark zone. And again, my friends, this is the place. Please leave me any information. I'm not saying I can change the world here, but at least I can try to pass something along and let them know what's happening in your actual gameplay. And as I start to wrap this video up, I want to once again remind you, please be kind to each other. I mean, we all want this game to succeed and continue to improve. There's so much to look forward to on the horizon, and always keep in mind the developers, designers, graphic artists, whomever, they probably want this to succeed more than any of us combined, because this is something they put their heart and soul into. So again, please be supportive of each other. With that being said, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. However, I want to once again mention, like I did at the beginning of the video, this series is all about you, my subscribers. Let me know what you need help with. If you need help farming or leveling up or something like that, please let me know in the comments section, and any other questions you may have. And these questions can be anything about the game. I mean, if you're new here, you just started playing the game, and I get a lot of your messages of people who just started off. If you need help with the best way to level up, say something. If you want to figure out recalibration, you're having an issue with that, or it's something with settings, again, the goal here is to help each other out. So in any way we can help each other, we definitely want to do so. And for those of you that may be stumbling onto this channel for the first time and you're like, why does this guy keep saying work together, help each other out? That's why I built this thing. Like, that is the only reason why I built this channel. It was my only goal, is to have that environment. You have created that for me. I am forever thankful and so happy you're a part of this family. At this point, my friends, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. However, like I mentioned pretty much in every video, thank you all so much for your continued support. If you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Obviously, if you enjoyed this, please do me a favor and hit that like button. It really does help us out, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Supply room access unlocked.